You just asked me if I would be there, and my answer was no. 165,000 people. It's going to be pretty crowded.
It's going to be very crowded tomorrow. It's going to be a record number of participants. We expect a record number of people joining us and celebrating the event tomorrow in Stanley Beach.
What is different this year from past years?
Several things we've changed, but I think the event has been very strong and it's been working very well for us. So good things, you don't need to change that much. But we've added some spice. For the second year in a row, we'll have the Hong Kong the Sun Life Academics Cup. So we'll have 5 universities competing against each other. And for us, it's a very special event this year because we're celebrating our 150th anniversary of Sun Life Group globally. So it's going to be a special event, so we'll spice it up. We'll have, for the first time, also we'll have a DJ on the beach. So I guess it's going to be the biggest beach party we've had in Hong Kong ever. So it's going to be a great event, and we're expecting a lot of turnout.
You say 150 years globally. You have 120 years in Hong Kong?
Over 120. We're
Over
125 is coming up soon, but 150 globally. So 1865 we started in Canada.
So how does this event play into your CSR plan, into your corporate social responsibility?
Well, our marketing or our CSR activities are mostly centered around health and wellness. So obviously tomorrow's event is the pinnacle of our activities throughout the year. But we're also heavily involved in other activities. We sponsor the UNICEF run later on in the year, which is a half marathon run. We have sponsored the Canadian team during the Rugby Sevens. But also we've invested heavily with the Chinese University of Hong Kong to create more awareness for diabetes, for example. And on top of that, we're involved in making sure that underprivileged kids, particularly in the new territories, get good nutrition and activities.
Take us through a bit about this championship. So how many teams participate? What's the prize?
Well, the participation is going to be around 280 boats, 6,000 paddlers. That's basically full capacity, so we can't do much more, right? So the beach or the water is just as big as it is, so you can't fit in more, and at some time it gets dark, so we need to stop. So it's running at full capacity. You'll have different categories. There's almost a professional league of paddlers here in Hong Kong. So you'll see the real professionals coming out there and really competing for the big cup. But of course, you have many teams. I think Bloomberg has a team. We have 9 teams.
Some of my colleagues are going there.
Yes,
so let me ask you, how much do you spend sponsoring this huge event?
Well, it fits in with our overall budget, right? So it's something which has worked very well for us. It's very much an East meets West kind of event. So we're an international financial conglomerate. This is a very local, traditional Chinese event. It attracts people from all over the world. So it really fits well for our marketing purposes.
So this is all about what you get out of this would be your marketing. You would let your name, your brand be out there amongst the local Hong Kong people.
Yes, very much so. Also, we are engaging a lot of our staff. We have a lot of sales people joining. We have some of our MPF customers being in the boat. As you mentioned, Bloomberg will be there. Lots of our business partners are there. So it's really an event for our business community and basically to get our brand out there. And we'll have a lot of exposure. You've seen a lot on TV and in the media in the past couple of weeks as well.
Okay.